I made 30 pips this morning taking the trade that I told you to take during the Sunday breakdown video. Watch this video if you want to make easy money just like this. Hey everyone, I hope you're doing well. Today I'm going to show you the trade that I took this morning to make 30 pips. I called out in the Discord trade chat this morning the exact trade that I was going to take and the level where I was looking to enter. And I told you on Sunday the scenario I was looking for to take this trade. Okay, let's get into the trade. So I was looking at the pound yen and I was looking for price to break this area like this, pull back, and then take a long. So let's go on a smaller time frame and I'll show you how I took the trade. So if you can see, this was around the time of the London Open right down here. I called out in the Discord group this morning that I was looking for a trade to take long between 184.50, which is right here, to 184.70, which was right here. Price came into the level right at the open and gave me a pin bar candle right here. Let me zoom in. So I was looking at this 5-minute candle right before the open, which is a rejection candle. This is an entry signal on the 5-minute if you want to take that sort of trade. So I entered long on this candle, took it up to the high, scaled out, and I moved my stop to break even with a little bit to here, and I got stopped out on my runner position right here. Price did eventually end up going all the way up to around where my target was. I was looking around the 30 area. So price got close to where my target was. It didn't nail it, but here price made it to 26. But if you look again at 26, what do we get? We get a pin bar candle on the 5-minute. So this could have been an entry signal to the short side. It was a little bit away from my level, but it would have been close enough for me to exit out of the position. I didn't take it all the way up there, but this was a nice 30 pips that I took this morning. Okay, now let's get into the chart breakdown for the rest of the week and the scenarios for the rest of the week. Okay, so if you see this big red candle that we had, it was at 10 o'clock. If you ever see huge volatility enter the market for any reason, always go back to Forex Factory or Trading Economics, a website that has all of the economic data releases. If you can't find something that coincides with it on this website, go to Forex Live and see if the government did something or there's any discussions where any changes were made with policies. So we can see that at 10 a.m. this morning, we had consumer confidence and JOLTS job openings. Yes, they were on the dollar, but that still affects other currencies. So on the pound yen, we had a huge move short here. So this was the level I was looking for price to come up to react around this 30 to 50 area, but it didn't quite make it up there, which shows me that the sellers are pretty strong. It could also be because of the news, but anyway, it doesn't matter too much. But now we have a better idea of what the market wants to do. So price right now is at a level. It came down and it's around the point of control of this previous range area. So obviously, since it's 2 o'clock, you shouldn't be taking any trades right now. You're out of session. Not a good time to trade. But for tomorrow, what are we going to be looking for? So we still have some big levels. So we had this 50 area that I called out on Sunday, 183.50. This is the bottom of the range. That caused this large move up. So I'd still be looking for this as a target if you're going to be going short. And then we have the higher time frame area. If you look at the daily, we have the higher time frame area here at 183 to 183.20. So again, this is another higher time frame spot where you could find a reaction. So price has rejected out of this area here. So price returned back to that level over here. And then we're getting a rejection back long. But it looks like the price on the daily is rejecting out of this previous low area here. So the sellers might be stepping into the market more. One thing that I want to point out here on the 4-hour chart is we have a high that was created here. I wouldn't technically call this a lower high on the 4-hour here, but I'll just mark it out anyway. And then this was another high that got created when it pulled back. And then you got a low, and then look what happened. It broke the high, but then it broke it again. We broke anchor. So we have one anchor break here, another anchor break here on the 4-hour. So it looked like it was shifting back long again, and then it looked like it shifted back short again right now. But right now we're closing below 2 anchors. So again, that's 1 anchor here and 2 anchors here. So something that I'd be looking for is a pullback to go short. It could pull back to a few different levels. So I'd be looking at that because of the anchor breaks, but also because of the momentum and the news volatility that stepped in. So let's zoom in. This is the hour chart that I'm looking at here. So again, to go along with that idea, I would be looking for price to pull back up to go short. So as you can see, price is already, oh, sorry, I need to zoom back in. I hit a wrong button. Okay, so as you can see, price has already rejected a couple of times out of this level, but we could see a range established here before we see a continuation or another pullback of price. Or what we could see is something like this, where price retests again and then decides to go down and retest that 50 level here. Or what we could see is a scenario where we come higher into that previous 4-hour anchor and it retests this major level of support and resistance that we have here. This was the big level that I called out on Sunday. And then it goes short. It would not invalidate the short if we retested this level. So I'd be looking for a short entry here, a short entry here. And then depending on momentum, you could look long here at this 183.50. You could also look, if price came down, to take it back long at this higher time frame level, the 183 to 183.20 area. And then if price decides that it's going to just go long, take this racetrack back up, pull back onto this 184 area, 184.70 area, and then go long again, back into the bigger level at 185.50. So these would be all of my scenarios. So again, just to go back over it, I have a short position here. This would be my main short position I'd be looking at for the London session tomorrow based on wherever price is, which is the 184.60.70 area here. And then I would be trying to take price down into 183.50, potential long at 183.50 or at 183 to 183.20. If price wants to reverse on yesterday's move, I would be looking for it to break the 184.80, pull back and continue long up into the 185.40 area. That's it for this pound yen analysis. Let's go to Forex Factory and look at news for tomorrow and the rest of the week. So if we're looking at London session for tomorrow, we have Spanish flash CPI, which is at 3 a.m. Euro all day, German CPI. These could be important news events. GDP on the dollar, also very important. And then for the rest of the week, the main news for this week is going to be dollar unemployment and also dollar unemployment rate and non-farm employment change. These are all really big news events that can move the market a lot, just like it did today on the consumer confidence and JOLTS job openings news. That's all for this video. Please don't forget, like, comment, subscribe on the YouTube video. Also, join the description using the link. Join the Discord using the link in the description. Sorry about that. Every day we're posting all of our trades and what we're looking at for the morning, so you guys can get an idea and you can take a trade just like I did, make 30 easy pips. Thank you. Have a good one.